Hello, everybody. Adam Savage here in my cave, and I'm taking your questions, specifically questions from tested patrons. And this one comes from Keely Cat's mom. And Keely Cat's mom wants to know, well, they gave me two questions. One is, what TV show am I currently obsessed with? Mandalorian, but isn't everybody? But what show do I think didn't get the attention it deserved? And there is a great show out there for you to watch. It's called Sports Night, and it was Aaron Sorkin's first big show with Tommy Schlamme. Josh Charles, Peter Krause, Felicity Huffman, Bill Macy shows up in there, Robert Guillaume. The Sports Night is a weird show, and there's nothing else like it. It is a comedy that regularly made you cry. It is a half-hour sitcom that regularly brought you to tears. Episode 2 will take you all the way there, man. I swear. Josh Malina, oh man, he's so good in that show. All of the Sorkinisms that we have grown to know and love are birthed fully extant in Sports Night. The rapid talking, the walking and talking, the repetition, the repetitive repetition, the drama of brilliant people being brilliant and neurotic with each other. I mean, all of those Sorkin things are right there in this show. And I watched it when it came out in the 90s, late 90s. Yeah, late 90s. And when it first came out, I watched, first of all, there was a New Yorker article about it, which I keep meaning to go back and read. But then the show aired. I think I watched the second episode. I missed the first. No. I watched the both. I watched the first episode and I recorded the second episode, and I recorded every episode after that for 2 seasons. And me recording a show in the late 90s was not a common thing. I didn't do a lot of that, but this show felt important and weird and amazing. And I loved these characters, and I loved them being smart together. I loved them being emotionally supportive in really awesome ways. And the cast is just without equal. Seriously, the ensemble and the physical comedy of all of those actors, as well as the terrific acting that they were doing. It was a fantastic show. Yes, I agree with you. The laugh track was a weird crime, but you can get past it. And there is definitely a dip in the middle of season 2. Oh man, is there a weird dramatic dip. But I have watched both seasons of Sports Night in my life 4 times, maybe 5. So I watched it when it aired. I watched my recording of it. When I first met my wife, we watched it together. We watched it again about 10 years later, and we watched it a 5th time at the beginning of COVID with my mom. We watched, I think, 90% of the 2 seasons. Sports Night. I think you can get it on Amazon Prime. It is really, really worth watching. It's terrific. And man, the first 7 or 8 episodes are just some of the best television ever made, in my opinion. Thank you for that awesome question, Keely Cat's mom. Keep submitting your questions, tested patrons, and I will continue to answer them. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time.